Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. My opinion of the fight last night and how it went. First of all, nobody expected Francis Ngannou to be that good. We knew he was strong, knew he was a great puncher, didn't know how great he'd be with the big gloves. The boxing skills he had, we thought Tyson would run rings on him. We thought he'd be no match for Tyson Fury. And lots of people were saying it was a mismatch, he had no chance. Betting odds were heavily against him. Come the fight then, started off, Tyson Fury went at him, thrown a few good punches. He was pretty much going for it the first round. I think he won that round. Ngannou coped with it. Didn't seem to hurt him at all, but he did hit him with a few good shots. Second round then, Ngannou seemed to be just getting into it more, very composed. When Tyson would change his stance from southpaw, whatever he was doing, Ngannou was changing with him, messing with his head a bit. This is what Ngannou has said afterwards, is that when Tyson changed stance, he would change stance as well, which confused Tyson. He said at the start of the fight, when they touched gloves in the first round, Tyson Fury said to him, "Time to be schooled," or something like that. Anyway, come the third round, Ngannou drops Tyson, hits him with a kind of shot at the side of the head, just a glancing shot, but down he went. It didn't look like he was hurt that badly, but he did look shocked, very shocked. Managed to get up, continued with the fight, but it was noticeable that Tyson was staying back, scared to get close to him like he was doing the first round. He was going right at him, straight in, throwing heavy shots. But I think after that knockdown, Tyson's whole way he was fighting, it seemed to change to, I'm not going to get in too close. I'm not going to get hit again by one of them. He felt his power, that's for sure. And he thought to himself, I'm going to avoid getting punched like that again. That's the way he was fighting that fight. So he was staying back. Sometimes there was nothing going on, just doing the jab a bit, whapping with the jab a bit, and staying out the range. Ngannou was always staying out of range. He was never coming into attack. He was always leaving it to Tyson to make the attacks. That was his plan, and he said that post-match as well, post-fight. He said he didn't want to go into too many attacks. He didn't know what his cardio would be like. He didn't want to get too tired, so he was just leaving Tyson come at him and trying to stay calm and counter a bit. Stay cool and not burn himself out. Because he was testing himself out how well he'd do for the 10 rounds. But after he knocked him down, Ngannou said that, I don't think he said it to Tyson, but he said, who's schooling who now? That's what he was thinking to himself. But anyway, the rest of the fight, for me, Ngannou was managing to slip inside Tyson's shots a bit. Tyson's shots weren't very accurate. A lot of them are glancing shots. Lots of jabs. So Tyson was getting the punches, he was getting the more punches off. But Ngannou was coming back with big heavy shots and hitting Tyson more powerful shots. I've never seen Tyson Fury look so confused, so bewildered, like as if, well, from the third round definitely on, maybe the second one, but Tyson looked like this was not in the script. And yeah, Tyson said that to him, that wasn't in the script after the fight. But he just looked shocked, shell-shocked. he didn't know which way Ngannou was going to fight. He thought he's going to be piling into him like he was in all his WWC or UFC or whatever. But he won. He was just standing there, good defence, trying to dodge Tyson when he came in, counteracting great, powerful punches back, made it changing stance a lot, really good at that. Not bad footwork. He looked quite a good boxer and an excellent punch. Thing with Ngannou, which I noticed, accurate, dangerous. When he's throwing shots, they land in clean and accurate and powerful. Similar to that Chinese Joe Joyce and Zhang, is it? That's another one who's accurate, hard puncher, clean. Same with Ngannou. Now he's got that. That's not something he needs to learn or anything. He might be a beginner. Well, he's done boxing in the past, I reckon. He used to do boxing a bit before he got into the wrestling. He'd done that for a few years or something, and he's always trained in gyms, sparring partners with boxers, going to gyms, sparring stuff. He's done quite a lot. But obviously being trained by Mike Tyson has paid off, definitely. The advice he's had, the advice to fight the fight, the way to fight. And he shocked everything, definitely. And all fight, I'm just looking at it. If I was scoring, I had Francis Ngannou as the winner. I'm a big Tyson fan, big Tyson supporter. I wanted him to win. But I gotta say what I saw. I saw Tyson beat up. He's getting beat up in there. If our fight had gone longer, and if Francis Ngannou's cardio had been good, we don't know how good it would be if it had gone on longer, but if there's more rounds to that, he was going to win that fight. He was bashing Tyson, but Tyson wasn't hurting him. Everything Tyson tried to do to him, he didn't hurt him. He couldn't hurt the bloke. Where Tyson, I've never seen him marked up like that. If we look back at my KSI versus Tommy Fury fight, the more harder punches for me were coming from Tommy. He was on the attack, he was going for it. There might have been a few more punches thrown by KSI, but for me, Tommy Fury won that fight. And the fact that KSI's all fight plan was just a clinch, which is illegal, the amount of clinching he did, he should have punch deducted. It's a clear win for me by Tommy Fury. But I'm not just biased, I would say, for me, it was a win for Francis Ngannou. I really wanted Tyson Fury to win. So, the harder punches, the more jabs, light jabs and glancing shots, I would count the more harder punches, cleaner punches from Ngannou as overriding that. You can't just go by how many punches. Anyway, the fact now is, what does Tyson do next? Is he going to go for Usyk next? Will he go on the 23rd December? I really don't think he should go that soon. He needs a rest. He might, looking at him, he seemed up for it. He seemed happy going into press conferences, the way in, everything. He looked great. But for that fight, to me, he might have been a bit overtrained. I'm not sure. He had an off night. Now I have seen him do an interview. If he doesn't fight regular, he's not so sharp. His timing's off a bit. He said that before this fight. I remember thinking, well, you've been off a while, so you might not be at your best. It could be that. Could easily be that. Now then, some people are saying he's had too many hard fights, especially with Wilder, and he's not so good. The age is catching up with him. Not so sure about that. He had no idea how Ngannou would fight. He had no footage of him. he could only guess from the WC wrestling fights he's had. Well, now, if there is a rematch, Tyson Fury can take the fight a lot more seriously, because he may have been believing he was the most skilled and Ngannou would have no chance, he could run rings on him and everything. Now he realises Ngannou's much better than he thought. Now he's got the footage to go back over of how Ngannou was fighting. And if he trains more seriously for him, stop just thinking he's going to beat him easy, it could be a lot better fight. There again, Ngannou is going to look over the fight he's just had with Tyson, and he too can see where I could have gone better, what I could have done better, what can I do different, which Tyson won't be expecting me this time. It's going to be a difficult fight for Tyson if he fought him again. If he's got the balls, he will. But he's a fighting man. And another thing, how will Tyson be feeling after this? Now we know he's got the mental problems. I've got mental problems of PTSD and stuff and anxiety. He became world champion. He come back to Britain and nobody was congratulating him. He had no media congratulations. British champion, just beat one of the best. I should remember his name. But of all time, he'd been world champion for years. Tyson beats him and there's hardly anyone praising him. There's no media coverage, and at that time I think everyone was because he'd had mental problems. He'd done a few interviews where he was talking, you could see one right then in his interviews, and everyone was getting on to him of things he said in his interviews when he was having the mental problems, and that turned him over, put him over the edge. So having this now, even though it was a win, most people are thinking, like me, he lost it. Now, I'm worried that won't help his mental health. So that's my concern. So I just hope Tyson now has got help with that, and people to advise him. And what did he say, a 12-week camp or something? Maybe it was too much. Maybe he got drained by the end. But go back to the normal camps we used to have. Maybe that camp was too long. Nice rest, a proper training camp, and if you want to fight Ngannou again, take it seriously, work out what you're going to do, how to beat him. Okay, that's my video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, like the video and everything, leave a comment. Thanks. Bye.